Hi, it's me again. Today I can say it's a lazy day, right? I'm doing nothing. I have some video games to play, some stuff to do, but I don't feel like doing any of that. So instead, I'd rather record some videos. And in this video, we'll continue the simple past, okay? So let's get ready. Let's get ready. Okay, we studied some situations in which the simple present involves regular verbs, right? Remember? Now we'll see some other examples. We won't focus on irregular verbs right now, but we will see some examples. Let's see. Let's learn how to make questions in English in the simple past. In the simple present, you'll remember that we use the auxiliary verbs do and does, right? In the simple past, we use did instead, right? We use did. So let's see. Did you enjoy the movie last evening? So I went to the movies last evening and somebody asks me whether I liked the movies or not. So did you enjoy the movies? Did you enjoy the movies last evening? So I answer, yes. I enjoyed going to the movies. Or I can say, yes, I did. Right? The short answer and the complete answer, for example. Pay attention that I use the auxiliary verb first, the pronoun, and then I use the main verb and the rest of the sentence. It's the same scheme, the same way you express the simple present. You make questions the same way. You put the auxiliary verb first, and then you put the verb, the pronoun and the verb and the object of the sentence, right? So, yes, I did. No, I didn't. I didn't enjoy it, for example. See that when I use in the negative tense, I didn't, when I use the negative in the past, the simple past, I don't put ed after the main verb, okay? I didn't enjoy. I enjoyed. When I have an affirmative sentence, I put ed. So the auxiliary verb is used in the question and when I answer the question, the short answers, and in the negative answer. It's the same as, I can say that it's the same as the simple present, right? The examples are the same. Let's see other examples. Other examples, shall we? Did you see my glasses? Did you see my glasses? I'm looking for my glasses and I don't know where I put them. Did you see them? Did you see my glasses? See. So I'm going to use C, E, and D? No. As you may notice, see is an irregular verb. So you can't use C plus ed. It's not possible. So you say, yes, I saw them. I saw. S-A-W. I saw them. So the simple past of see is saw. It's an irregular verb, okay? It's very important because many verb tenses and many verbs are irregular, and you have to memorize not only the simple past, but also the past participle of them. But we won't focus on these right now. I'm just giving you an example. See is a very frequent verb, and the simple past is saw. We will see more examples throughout the course and other lessons. We'll check other examples as well. Did he go shopping last week? Did he go shopping last week? Okay, I asked a question whether he went to go shopping last week, and I answer yes, he went shopping last week. So the complete answer, I have to change the verb to the past. As the verb go is also irregular verb, I have to change go to went. So the simple past of go is went. He went shopping last week. If I want to give a short answer, I say yes, he did. This is a short answer. Or if I want to say no, he didn't. He didn't. Or this is a short answer. Or no, he didn't go shopping last week. Okay? So there is a pattern here. You use did in the question when you have the short answers. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. And the complete answer, you use didn't only in the negative, right? He didn't go. When we use the negative tense, the main verb comes in the infinitive form, okay? Infinitive without to, right? Because the infinitive tense is to go. You remove the to and put go. He didn't go, right? When did your grandma die? Okay, so let's suppose your grandma died last year, and you want to express this idea. Someone asks you, when did your grandma die? And you have to answer using the verb die in the past. What's the past tense of die? So, she died last year. Died. So, as the verb already has the E in the end, it ends with E, I just have to add D, right? It's easier. In general, you have to add ed, okay? You have the verb and you have to add ed, this suffix. But in this example, no, it's not necessary to add ed as the verb already ends with e. So you just add the d. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the TV show. I love watching TV shows, and this last night I watched it and I loved it. I enjoyed the show last night. The verb is enjoy. I just have to add ed. I loved it. Love already ends with E. I just have to add D. So it's easier. All right. Do you remember when we asked the questions in the simple present regarding do as a main verb? Do, which means fazer in English. What do you do? I work as a doctor. I'm a doctor. I'm a dentist. I'm a psychiatrist. I work as an HR analyst. I'm a manager. Okay? So you can ask the same questions in the past using the verb do, but in the past, right? I want to know, suppose that I'm your friend and I want to know what you did last week, right? I didn't see you because of the COVID-19 and I want to know what you did. What did you do last week? This did is an auxiliary verb, and this do is the main verb of the sentence. It's not the auxiliary verb, this is the auxiliary verb. So what did you do last week? I worked on weekdays and rested on weekend. So I worked on weekdays and rested on weekend. Okay? It's very easy. Another example. So let's suppose you were a child and you are very naughty, right? You're a very troublesome child. You do wrong things all the time. And I say, what did you do? I want to know whether you did anything wrong. Oh, Mom, I didn't do anything wrong. Mom, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, what did you do? I didn't do anything, right? So the do in both examples, what did you do? This do is the main verb. It's not auxiliary, and this one is the auxiliary verb which expresses the past tense. So I have to start to begin the question using an HR word, what, where, who, why, and then I use the auxiliary verb. And in the negative sentence, I use didn't. Okay? It's very easy, as you can see. Now let's talk finally about the verb to be. I am very upset about the season finale. So I'm watching a TV series on Netflix or HBO or anything, you name it, and I say, I am very upset about the season finale. This is the simple present. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. And you can express the simple past. I was very nervous during the examination or during the exam. I was very nervous during the exam. Okay, so it's a past situation here. So you have, let's remember the verb to be. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are. You here is plural, right? Vocês, and here, você. It's the same, right? They are. In the simple past, what is the verb to be in the simple past? So let's see, let's check, let's remember what it's like. I was, you were, He was, she was, it was, we were, they were. Okay? In the verb, when using the verb to be doesn't require an auxiliary verb. You can use the verb to be to ask questions or to use in the negative sentence, right? When I want to say, for example, were you able to come to the office yesterday? I'm asking a question. Were you able to come to the office yesterday? Able to is the same of can, right? I can come. Were you able? So were I use to make questions. I use in the beginning of the sentence. If it's in the simple present, I can say the same. Are you able? Right? I use the verb to make question and then the pronoun and the rest of the sentence. So it's not the auxiliary verb. You use the very same verb to be to ask questions. Okay? It's very easy. Let's see just another example. Was she the best candidate to hire? So suppose you are an interviewer in a job interview and you say, you choose a woman, and then you say, someone asks you, was she the best candidate to hire? I can say, yes, she was. She was the best candidate. Or I can say, no, she wasn't. Or I can use, yeah, no, she wasn't the best candidate. Okay, so the simple past of the verb to be is like this. No auxiliary verb involved. And when I use the simple past with other verbs, I use did to make question, didn't in the negative sentence, and in short answers I can use yes I did, no I didn't. Okay? And it doesn't change. It's did. I did, you did, he did, she did, it did, we did, they did. In the simple present, on the other hand, it's a little different. You remember that you use does for he, she, or it. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Okay? So we finish this lesson about the verbs in the past tense. In the next lessons, we will study further about this subject. Okay? Bye-bye.